let's see how this goes. Oh yeah, much easier. Much easier, mate. One sec, I'll switch cameras for you guys in a sec. Some of them are still a little stubborn though. There we go. There we go. Cool. So what'd you guys get for Christmas? Debt? Nice. Anyone get crippling anxiety or existential crisis? Those are pretty good too. This chestnut's squirting. Because it's waterlogged. Those are yearly standards for me. Nice, dude. Nice snooter, dude. Yeah, where the fuck is that goddamn Grounded 2 update, speaking of which? We love a squirter. Yeah, the cleanup's not so fun though. Man, somebody just softened up almost a little too much. Almost a little too much. Porgy pie. You scoring trying to cut them in half? It's not very simple because, like, see, this one's perfect. You just put a bit of pressure and it goes right in, and then you can kind of control. But some of these, it's like you put pressure, and then they just give and you just go. It was much worse yesterday. It's a little better today with the, after we soaked them overnight. Like, that's perfect right there. A little pressure and you slide right in. There's some life advice for you, chat. That's right. Technically a new monitor, husband's Olin, friggin' huge 28-incher. I don't know, that's real size, queen. Kill him. Yeah, this one jizzed. You see that? We stuck it in too hard. Made it squirt. So they teach you on Grindr? I'll keep my sources anonymous. Man, why can't all of them be like this? This one, perfect. Perfect, dude. So we got, as expected. I wonder if they're soft enough to actually just slice through now. Not really. Not so much. So we'll finish these up here. I'll have my coffee and then we'll start getting some drinks in. Although maybe I'll just Crown Royal chocolate in my coffee. Sounds like a good idea too. I love coffee in my coffee hole. Then we'll go downstairs and we'll start some abiotic with Kala for a few hours. Then we'll come back up and we'll do our cookies from scratch, mind you. I don't bake, chat. I have never made cookies, let alone baked shit in my life, so this is gonna be a fun disaster. But nonetheless, we'll roast the chestnuts. We'll attempt to make Christmas cookies. And then once that, and actually probably before that, we'll do Teddy and spins and Slooty Claws giveaway for Logitech stuff before it gets too late in EU, I think. And then we'll do that stuff. And then we'll do that stuff. And then what? And then I think Spencer's available, so we'll probably start Enshrouded after that. And if not, then back to Abiotic. That be the plan, yo. I feel like I'm forgetting something. Because I probably am, but yeah. Oh, we still have the book to do as well. I don't know if we'll get to that today. If not today, then tomorrow. There's just a lot of stuff. Some of the stuff's like I want to do for Christmas, whereas the book's like doesn't have to be for Christmas. I can't really make Christmas cookies if it's not Christmas. I mean, you can, I guess, if you're Guy Strave, but I guess it could just be holiday cookies. But no, we gotta do that today. I won't do that today. Exactly what I was worried about yesterday. I didn't even put pressure on this one, to be honest. It just flew out to the side. This one is an annoyingly very rounded shape, so I can't really get a good press on it without it like balancing and wiggling. Might have to try to just poke it. There we go. Go. So that is the plan today. Lots of boozing all around. Responsible boozing. How late was Josh and Cherry up, chat? Whoever was watching yesterday. For their celebration stuff. They were still going when I like finally got in bed, which was like 4 in the morning or something. People sure got home at 1 a.m. Yeah, we're so busy doing Porgy. Last posted Merry Christmas in his Discord at 6 a.m. Pacific. Cool. Okay, so we're probably not seeing Josh until like the 28th. Unless for any bro stuff. Bruh. It's not really a thing, kebab pizza. There's some places you can get kebab meat on pizza, but no, I wouldn't say it's really common here. Kebab itself is not that uncommon. Or somebody's got like real waterlogged though, I must say. It's extremely Swedish. I don't know any other country that makes it. Kebab pizza. I mean, if there's other countries that, this one's a little sketchy too. If there's other countries that make it, luckily it was soft. It's because there's like, it's probably because there would be like a Swedish place that makes it, if that makes sense. Like I think it is definitely a very Swedish thing, or at least definitely a very European thing from our perspective. Oh shit, right, I have to feed the cats, lol. Okay, Mr. Cat, give me 1 second. He just moseyed up here. And I was like, wait a minute. I was supposed to do something. big time waterlogged. Should be interesting. All right, animal. You know, I wonder if now that they're softer, the old serrated edge could be of use. Maybe. Can't tell if I'm actually. I don't think I'm actually penetrating the skin though. Yes, I was not. Okay, y'all, that's enough Mike's Hard Lemonade and banana curry pizza for one evening. It's almost like you're herding cats, bro. Tell me about it. Someone's being stubborn and is very round. Look at all that juice coming out of it. You guys eat? Little ones, you eat some more? Or leading again, it's the same thing. It's more like hurting children though. Which is easier than cats. You've never had a chestnut? I love chestnuts. My mom used to make them all the time during the holidays when I was a kid. So they're definitely a feel-good thing for me. Perhaps a little annoying, but the results are worth it. The ones this year, because we made these last year too on stream, right? The ones this year are particularly fucking annoying to score and stuff. I'm also a little impatient, to be fair. Could take my time and like pierce them and like lightly cut them, but we got games to play, things to do. I think I'm just gonna put their bowls on the ground. Yes, you're welcome, animals. Not even a fucking thank you. Little one. Look at you. You're so small. Why are you so small? All right. Let's go down there. Is Sloot hurting the cats or are the cats hurting him? Age-old question that we'll never truly know the answer to. Looks like some of these soaked a little too much. Basically pushing into like pliable shell. That has like a little too much elasticity now. I don't think we pre-soaked them last year. Or sorry, we did pre-soak these last year before cooking, but we didn't pre-soak to score. So we'll see how that turns out. Would you soak them in just water? Just soak them in water, and then we're gonna, the reason I wanna do this as early as possible in the stream is because we're gonna put them back and let them soak again before cooking. Once you've scored them, but they were so stubborn for scoring yesterday that decided to try just soaking them overnight to soften them up a bit. And it did the trick, maybe a little too well on some of these. But overall, this is certainly much easier than yesterday. Did you tell them and sell them in syrup for 3 days? Nah, I don't like them sweet. I just like them in their primal raw form. No seasoning, nothing, dude. Just score. Soak. Yeah, we're almost there. We're over halfway. Score, soak, and cook. And then deshell and yum, yum, yum. Are these not popular in Europe? Actually, wait, it might be the other way around. It's probably in Europe that they are more popular, not as popular in the States. Little one, what the fuck? What? Hi. Hi, do you want to come here? While I'm handling a sharp object. I love them. UK, yeah, maybe it's more of an EU thing than an A thing. Which would make sense because I said my mom made them for me as a kid and I'm Eastern European. We came from Romania. Da. Count Chocula. Oh my god, little one, you're such a little attention whore. She really just beckoned me over so she can flop on her side like a cow in the heat. So I can pet her. Now she's like purring and making cat muffins and stuff. Oh, little one. Little bean animal. Oh crap, I left my water downstairs. I'll just use like a temp cup or something here. Temp glass. Tempered glass. There's those stalls that sell roasted ones in Christmas markets? Yep. It can't be that unpopular here. I mean, you can get them pretty much all the grocery stores and stuff during the holidays. That's the good stuff. Bro. Bruh. You always have a nut in your mouth, yeah? Where do you get it from? And what kind? We got another squirter. You gotta stab the squirters and get all the juice out. They're like waterlogged as fuck. If you ever moved to another country, your Christmas markets to be one of the things you miss most? Every country has Christmas markets, though. Well, not every country. A lot of countries have Christmas markets. Perfect. Beautiful. You don't have any around you? Where are you, in Ohio? They're all just copies of ours, though? Is Germany supposed to be known for its Christmas markets? Like, I'm not trying to be funny right now. I didn't realize that was like a German thing. Yes? Are you just saying that because you're German? Germany's like the Christmas country? I never really had that association with Germany, I'm not gonna lie. Or at least knew that association with Germany. Best Christmas country is, of course, Greenland, because Santa lives there. Oh. Is that where the North Pole is? Did you guys ever watch any of the North Pole series with Peter North back in the day? Those are great. Classics, dude. Little one, God, what the fuck is wrong with you? Gonna make me cut myself. My accident here. Ohio has the 365 days a year Christmas store. Yeah, beat that, Germany. one's very round. I can't really put much pressure on it. But it was pretty soft. Little one. What? Dude, please. I beg, man. Rip your desk in wires. Mr. Cat chills out with drugs. She goes kind of crazy. She thought she was bad before. You just wait. Nice. Nice. What's wrong, guys? Strafe? You already hitting that bottle? Yeah, is that what's going on? How's Mr. Cat doing? I mean, he still has diabetes. No more pancreatitis flare-ups yet, at least, which is good. Oops. He's been sneezing a little. He might have gotten a little bit of kitty crud while he was at the vet. Hasn't gotten any worse, that's for sure, since it started a couple days ago. But it's still kind of there. He sneezes like a few times a day. No mucus discharge or anything like that, which is usually the thing you kind of need to worry about. But keep an eye on it, as usual. How old is Mr. Cat? I think they're both like 12. Either 11 and a half or 12 and a half. Something like around there. Early teens, which is decently senior or adult for Cat. Bruh. Bruh. There we go. Nice. Nice. All right. Well, it's donezo. It's ready for some gay biotic. Is Calla in chat? Is Calla showing up in chat? I should probably text him that I'm almost ready. Bruh. These fucking flat ones are actually the biggest menace, I'm not gonna lie. Haven't seen him now? Okay. I mean, I talked to him this morning, so. He is in existence. Just might not be in chat yet. I also think we have twice as many chestnuts this year. I bought 2 packs. I think last year I only bought 1. Got the Shakur deal. The 2-pack Shakur. Yeah, whatever. Pure gold. Speaking of gold, apparently there's some song from K-pop Demon Hunters that's been topping radio stations for like weeks now. Golden. Has anyone seen that show? That's not new? Well, I mean, new-ish. Came out this year kind of thing. I heard the song, haven't seen the movie. Wait, it's a movie? I thought it was like a series. God damn it, so many fucking squirties. Squirty McFlies. Alright, got just a small handful of nuts here. And I can fill this up, let them soak for a few hours. We'll come back to the kitchen this evening. IIRC, it's a movie? Oh. thought it was a series, but you guys know better than me for that. Oh my god. My god. I hear screeching from somewhere. Hopefully animal variety. Certainly doesn't sound like Mr. Robb screeching. I've seen Snip has, of course, been subjected to the music. You sound like it was something against your will. Fluxy. It made you cry? K-pop Demon Hunters? Do you just cry at everything now? What the fuck is this? Weird shaped one. See if I can just... Try the stabby method. There we go. This one's making me a little uneasy, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, good enough. Got a big old sip of coffee. Yeah. All right. Oh, we gotta put the food back in the fridge. Cat food. Almost done. Oh, fucking squirters. It's only more like an oozing, not a squirting, I suppose. Bit of a queef sound, really. Are you gonna eat all those chestnuts by yourself? Would you like some? Is that what you're hinting to? Shrugged you. I mean, there's no one else here to eat them. Would you guys like me to mail you chestnuts? No? Australian. Bet you've never even had a chestnut, Porgy. How do you know you won't like it? That's all she wrote. That's all she wrote, yo. Alright, these are the ones that we scored yesterday. Not too many, but... Just letting those soak a bit. We'll add them all together. Fill it up with H2O, yeah. Cool. And let them sit. Yeah, see, this is what we want. This is one of the ones that's been soaking for a while. That was scored yesterday. The other opening up. Okay, we got 1, 2, 3. We're missing nothing. All right, let me bust out. Wait, there's pockets in these pants. Calla said. Okay. Are you in stream, Calla? I'm just gonna respond to him here. Okay. Did you crash the server? No, he was just saying you did basically everything you could. Let me know when I'm ready. And I was like, well, by the time I'm ready, like, I'm pretty sure Spencer's ready to hang out too. So we're probably going to switch to Enshrouded. And we're not going to be done for 2 hours or something now. All right. 3 ingredient easy sugar cookies. These sugar cookies are no fuss. They only require 3 ingredients. It's funny because the ingredient section is 5 things. And they come together in minutes. A great recipe for a novice baker, or if you've got young kids at home and want to introduce them to baking. That's me. Gadsy, thanks for the 59 primer. Prep time. Yeah, okay, sure. Okay, we need 1 cup of... Oh, no, shit. The butter needs to be room temperature. I forgot to take it out of the fridge. Well, that's a good start. Let's take one of these out. Just microwave it. Well, I don't know if we're gonna need it immediately. I'll stick it in the microwave for like 5 seconds, if so. Oh God, you're so cute. God, he's so mushable. All right. And some druggos, buddy? Let's get you some druggos. It's Christmas. What better excuse than to do drugs and drink alcohol? And can you realign your crack here? There you go. Okay, so ingredients: 1 cup of butter at room temperature. Where's the measuring cup? Here it is. What is this? This is a 1/3 cup. This is the bigger one. What are these? This is 1 cup. All right, so 1 cup of butter. That's a lot of butter. Never eat butter. 2 1/3. What does 2 1/3 cup plus 3 tablespoons granulated sugar divided mean? Like have 2/3 cup of one and then 3 tablespoons worth like separated from it? Let's just say I want to stick on the butter. All measures are approximate. Apparently this is a 1/4 cup of butter. No fucking way, dude. But I guess so. Yeah, I mean, that's what it says. Tablespoons per thickness? What does that mean? Oh, I'm sorry, crazy man. Yeah, anything to help out and have a good time. Okay, so it's 2/3 cups of the sugar, and so the 3 tablespoons are like separate for later, right? All right. Oh, buddy, you high as fuck right now? How many grams on that stick? I mean, I don't know. It says the biggest denomination on this is a 1/4 cup, 62 mils. That's what it says. So we should probably take the whole thing out if it's going to be a full cup. I mean, we'll see. Like, this looks like way more than a cup, but we'll stick them in there and we'll throw them in the microwave and see what happens. Shows how thick. No, I know, but what I'm saying is, like, the literal biggest denomination is a 1/4 cup. Let's see if I can get the camera to focus it. Not really. Like this is a quarter cup right here. What do you mean one stick? Bro, it's half the stick. Full stick's half a cup, so we're probably gonna need 2 of these. That's right. That looks a bit more correct. Right? Okay. Half cup, 2/3 cup. Wait, I gotta preheat the oven, I think. Preheat oven to 325 Fahrenheit. Bake 325. Start. Line 2 large baking sheets with parchment paper. We could do the rest of the ingredient prep while that heats up. Parchment paper. Two large baking sheets. There's 1. And 2. Yeah, I'll microwave them a bit. I'm just gonna wait until we actually have to use them. They might melt a bit by then, you know? All right. All right. Put that there for now. Because we're gonna need these for the chestnuts as well. Whatever, it's a bit too much parchment paper there. Okay, let's see, next. In a medium bowl, using a handheld electric mixer, beat together the butter and 2 to 3 cups of sugar until combined. It might be a little gritty, that's okay. A medium bowl. The problem is our main bowl is being used for the chestnuts right now. This hopefully should do. I don't think I have a hand mixer. Oh wait, no, I do, somewhere. The one we use for nasty drinks. I think it's right here. Hand blender, rather. It should have an attachment for, like, a whisk. Wait, what's the best attachment here for this chat? Which one of these 3? The whisk, the little dinky whisk thing right here, or the like emulsifier? The whisk? Do these? Hold up. I think those use the same attachment. That's a frother or whatever. Whisk, whisk, whisk. What's it do? A pull? I mean, like everyone said whisk. You know, I'm NGL. I have no idea how to replace these. Oh, I see. Okay, I got it. I think. Yeah, screwing, okay. I think it's just twisting, actually. No, it's definitely screwing. I don't know how to, the fuck? I don't know how to move these attachments. I don't want to break this. I'm pretty sure these swap. Wait, why can't we just use this? It should pull out? Oh, that was much easier than I thought. Okay, good. Now we got the whisk. Let me move these out of the way. All right, so we need to do the butter now. Is this microwave safe? It's Tupperware, it should be fine. All right, I'm gonna cut these in half and then stuff them in here. I know nothing of pulling out. True. Ask half a Chad and Guy Stray. Lol, 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 lol. Don't melt it. What? We need to stick it a bit in the microwave. What do you mean don't melt it? Everyone said to melt it. Like 5 seconds in the microwave, 5-10 seconds in the microwave. Big no-no? Yeah, well, you can argue with Chad about that one then. I mean, this needs to be room temp. That means we're just gonna sit here waiting. The butter needs to be soft and not melted. Do not melt it. How do you soften it? What is the difference in approach? Warm up a bowl, fill up a glass with water, put it in the microwave, dump the water out, then put the stick of butter in the glass to warm it up. Okay. Use like a glass instead. So do I just microwave the water? For how long? You just want it to be warm? Okay, so probably like 20 seconds. That glass is gonna come out glowing orange. Put a tea bag in the water. Yes, too many instructions. Yeah, I'm just gonna do a bowl. It'll be easier to put both sticks in the bowl. I'm gonna fill this with water. Yeah, I'll cut up the butter before I put it in the bowl. I'm just gonna warm up the bowl first a bit. So like 20 seconds should do. Maybe 30. Where's that small knife we used? Make chestnuts. There we go. Yeah, buddy, you wanna go down? No. You're too chonk to jump down. Come here, come here. Oh, yes, there you go. There you go, little man. You okay? Just chilling? Mm-hmm. My little man. How about you come up here? Oh, that perch where you can jump down from when you want. Oh, yes, Mr. Animal. Okay. We're making gin cookies. Yep. Oh, God, Victoria's here, too. Okay, let's see how much this warmed up. Probably a little more. So I want to, like, cube this, right? Empty the bowl of water and then put the cubes in the bowl to let them melt a bit. Soften, whatever. This is definitely warm now. You keep it in the wrapper, we use a glass gin frosting. I mean, I can keep it in the wrapper. Doesn't matter to me. The thing is, like, I can't really, like, get effective range on the bowl with it. Cover the butter, do not put it in the bowl. Naked. I think this is like barely touching the edges. You know what I mean? Like, I need to cut these in half. Think of it as a lid. Oh. All right. I need to wipe me hands. All right, so the next thing we're gonna do is use the hand electric mixer, beat together the butter and 2/3 cup sugar until combined. All right, so we need a 2/3 cup sugar. There's 2/3 cup. There's our granulated sugar. In his defense, yeah, this is like the first time I baked anything. This is big enough to scoop? Oh, not really. Okay. Just microwave it for 5 seconds at a time. I was yelled at by 5 people in chat saying, "Don't you dare microwave the butter or I'll kill you." Followed by threats of knowing my address and where I live and stuff. Mr. Cat Buddy, it's too early for dinner, I think. What time is it? Yeah, it's kind of too early for dinner. Kind of too early. Okay, so we're gonna need this is why I'll trust Victoria with the rest of the chat how to salt and butter, same. Do not microwave the butter. Okay, you can fight with Victoria. Professional chef versus Billy. Go. In a medium bowl, using the handheld elixir, beat together the butter and 2/3 cup sugar until combined. Okay. We need to put this in here. I don't think this really did anything, I'm not gonna lie. This shit's still like rock solid. All right, do I have permission to put this in the oven or in the in the microwave for 5 seconds? Without the foil, of course. Yes? Okay. Well, I probably should have put it in this first then, huh? A little too late for that. I mean, I could probably... Nah, fuck it. Is that a metal package? Is this not foil? Does it not have metal foil in it? 5 seconds, check if I need another 5 seconds. Can I throw it in here? And then put that in the microwave? I cut it in half, or cut it in cubes and then put that in the microwave for 5 seconds? Yeah? Okay. Just do low setting, not high in the microwave? Okay. I don't think it's even set to high right now. Let's talk about it for another 20 minutes. It'll be softened. I'm getting pretty soft listening to this conversation right now, I'm not gonna lie. I'm NGL. Getting it will help sound and also make it easier to combine with the sugar. Well, I mean, I was never gonna use the whole stick. Cube, 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 cube. Okay. I'm pretty stiff at the moment. Yeah, shit. All right, so what, 5 seconds and check it? Guys, I'm fucking fatty, dude. I hate this feeling on my fingers.
It's here, it's arrived. Have a merry 69
Grease.
Christmas tonight.
Fat. Slippery. Boy, Risky, thanks for the 69er. Merry Christmas, dude. But it ends up melting it. You guys said 5 seconds in the fucking microwave, right? This is going in the microwave for 5 seconds. On the highest possible ass blaster setting, okay? There you go, chat. This was 5 seconds in the microwave. You happy? You know what that did? Absolutely fucking nothing. That's what it did. Do I need to do more? Breathe on it. Do it again. You know, chat, the good thing is about this, as I already said, I don't know how to bake and I'm shit at baking. So this has actually been more entertaining on my end, watching you guys argue with each other about what technique's correct and stuff. It's great. Again. I don't know what I'm looking for in terms of readiness for this, you know? Like what state of butter am I looking for here? Is it soft? Yeah, it's pretty soft, but like the butter's still kind of hard. Poke it with a fork. I mean, yeah, I could probably use 5 seconds. 5 more seconds. Is it spreadable? Not really, no. Well, they asked if I was soft, Ersky. Go again? Okay, Winter Soldier. Whatever you say. Again! Soft means spreadable. Call mom a sloot? She's asleep, dude. She's in England right now. Definitely not spreadable. Like, not at all. This is like barely pushing into it. And like a bit, some of them. It's probably like, at this rate at least, if it's linear, probably 5 to 10 more seconds. I think that's pretty good now, yeah. Still like a little hard. I don't know. Should I do 5 more seconds? It's spreadable, but it's like still tough. Do 5 more just in case. Woo-wee, baking's a lot of work, chat. Let me tell you. Nothing like cooling down with a nice shot of gin times 4, or however the fuck many we go. All right. Yeah, I think that should be good. Let's see here. It's pretty spreadable now. I think we're good. Think we're good. All right. There you go. Okay. The gin will have to wait. This is like, I guess this is a cup. Probably when it melts, it'll be about a cup. Half of this is a cup, but yeah, I think it'll probably be. I mean, we saw the measurements on this, right? No, ice keeps hardening it. Too soft, harden it back up. Half of this is a quarter cup. So yeah, 2 of these is a full cup. Back in the fridge for that. 1 stick is a cup? No, it's not. Wait, if Victoria's wrong about this, can she be trusted about anything with cooking or baking? See? This half line, well, it's hard to figure out to sound like this half line says quarter cup. This is quarter cup right here. So half the stick's a quarter, so 1 stick is half a cup. I don't even know what to believe anymore. Victoria's trying to sabotage. All right, I just plop this in. Hope the answer was yes. I feel like the bottom's still pretty hard. Like the cubes in the middle are a little. All right. All right, and I just go to town with the whisk. Is that what's going on? Until they're like, bro, isn't this gonna fucking spray everywhere? Slowly? I only know 2 speeds, on and off. Slow starts slow. God, Chad, sometimes you just gotta fucking ram it in and go ham, you know what I'm saying? This doesn't have speed settings. Do I need to start manual for a bit? Is that a Dremel? Oberly. This is going like drill dough speed. Do I need to start manual for a bit? Do I need to like whisk it manually for a bit and then mix it? Use a fork? Or can I just use this? Give me 1 second. I think my food might be here. I just want to get it from the front door. Well, you guys decide if I should drill dough it in. Hi, buddy. What's wrong? You hungry now? You want your food? We could do that. Let me have to let the butter melt a bit. Or soften. All right. Food is here indeed. Cool. All right, I'll take my Santa hat off for a sec. It's getting hot. It's getting warm. Oh yeah, my coffee. Right about that. Just use a fork just to mix it around. Bruh. I'm gonna roll up my Santa sleeves here. I'm gonna have to take just a quick break here to feed the cats, which is probably not a terrible thing for letting this butter soften a bit. I assume, at least. This is a fucking pain in the ass, dude. I feel like this should have been softer. I don't know. Man up and put your hands in. Do you know where these hands have been, dude? I feel like I'm just like remolding Play-Doh constantly. Okay, I'll be right back. I gotta do the cat food. That'll soften a bit in the next 5 minutes while I do that. Soften. Soften. All right, animals. Where'd you go, Mr. Cat? All right, buddy. Where are you? Hi, little one. You're awake now too, huh? Oh yeah, it'd be cat time then. Oh no, little one's gonna come upstairs and jump on the counter, I just realized. Because it's her feeding time. Geez, I don't bake, but I think Sloot's doing it wrong. I am following instructions of chat. To a T, might I add. Yeah, would it help if I put, would it help if I put some cat gravy in to like soften it up? Cat food gravy? Go for it. You know, Victoria, I'm starting to think you're not getting very good advice for being a professional chef. I don't think your customers would like to know that you put cat food in their home-cooked meals. Not sure what to believe anymore. God, you fucking cats. Look how much meat I throw out every time. You guys just eat the goddamn gravy. No. Money wasted, dude. I'm literally throwing money in the garbage. Just suck these fucking pieces of meat dry. Fucking felines, dude. Okay. Okay. Salmon for a little one. Because that's her favorite until it's not. And she wants to eat something else for like a day or two. Okay. Okay, let me deliver these food things to the hungry animals. I'll go collect them later. This chore out of the way. How's the butter looking? So, I mean, just for reference, is that butter supposed to be more soft, ideally? Feels like difficult to work with. It's softening up now, but... It's like playing with like hard ice cream. Yeah, it's much softer. Yeah, well. Should I throw this entire mixture into the microwave for a minute? That probably would be ideal, right? If you had an actual cake mixer, it wouldn't matter. I do. I just don't know if I want to dirty up an entire mixer for this small amount of shit. There's a cake mixer right there. It's right here. If you didn't put it in the microwave, it would have been okay. I don't think that's true. Let me spread this out a bit. I was like half kidding about the microwave. Should I actually stick this in the microwave? Is that gonna fuck with the sugar? I guess it won't be very long. Use the mixer for fuck's sake. Listen, chat, the recipe called for a hand mixer, okay? Oh, handheld one with double whisks?
How about 2 handheld ones, each with 1 whisk? So that's all we got.
Okay, let me go give the cat food. Actual BRB. Leave this here for a sec. All right, I just gotta wait for a little one to eat. Josh, should I just use the big fucking mixer? Is that gonna make my life easier? And speed this up? Just drink it? You mean eat it? It's like hard. Yes, Ted. Okay, I'll take it out once the little one's done eating. What am I gonna do with the drill dough then? Thank you, Valentia. Take shots, and I'll take a shot now while little one's eating. The noise is gonna alert her too much. Actually, I'm gonna just transfer this entire thing to the big blender. Victoria et al. Yeah. All right. Once she's done eating, I'll do it. Then just let it go for like 5 to 6 minutes. Okay. I might have to add a little more sugar because I don't think all the sugar is going to come out of this bowl. Little one's going in, dude. Oh, never mind. All done, little bean? You good? Yeah. No, I thought she finished. Never mind. Do any silicone spatulas? Yeah, I think so. Mr. Robb bakes a lot, so there's probably most basic baker shit is here. You get a little one? Okay, I think she's actually done this time. Give me a sec.
Oh man, this thing's fucking heavy.
Which attachment should I use? The whisk or the fucking swirly thing? The whisk? The swirly? Okay, dude. How the fuck do I pull this up? Does this not tilt back? Of course it does. Oh, there we go. It's just quite heavy, actually. Okay, so not this one. But this one. First one's a dough hook. Are we not making dough? We have to throw flour in. There's crusty shit falling off of this into the bowl. Oh, what the fuck is that? There's a small insect in here. Oh god, Mr. Robb, what the fuck? There's like crusted shit on this. Bro. I mean, the bowl itself is clean. It's the crack of the... It's like this part. Well, you guys can't see it, but... Fucking Mr. Robb, dude. Yeah. It's like in the... Jesus Christ, dude. Okay. Well, we're gonna have fucking insect sugar cookies. Okay. All right. Now we gotta put the stuff in first, right? Bro, it looks like fucking Peter North went to ham on this 5 months ago. There's just dried goo everywhere. Spatula. This thing. Yeah, this would be mean for punishing buttholes. Gherkins higher in protein? I know, I've had some. All right, so I'm moving all this in here, yeah? Question mark? That's for frosting. Well, that's the only one there is. So, that's the one we're using. Yeah, a bunch of the sugar is kind of like stuck to it. Because of some of the butter that like actually adhered. I think I got most of the sugar. There's just like a little bit left. All right. Is that good? Do I need to add like a little bit of sugar again because of the remnants here or no? Good enough? Good. Yeah, no. All right. So I put this here. And I put it on what speed control? From 1 to 10. What is recommended? Please no bugs, please no bugs. Okay. Add 116 grams sugar. Do I put the gin in now or after? 7? All right, let me lock it. 4 is pretty powerful. Oh, it smells like shit. It's not really mixing anything. It just fucking balled up. Is this what's supposed to happen? It just balled. 1 second. Let me try to move this a little closer. All it did was ball up in the fucking whisk. Is that normal? All right, guys, it's flinging out. It's flinging out. Meat picks. Is that mixer from 1945? Yes. Yes, it is. Stop and scrape every so often? Wait, why is the off not actually going off? I don't want to turn this off before shoving the size down. It's literally set to off right now. Do I need to hard unplug it? Okay. Is there supposed to be like a burning machine smell right now? Is that normal for mixers from 1945? Like, I'm not trying to troll right now. Just letting you know it's working? Oh, okay. Do I need to keep going? It's pretty smooth. It's not really very grainy. You only need to go for 2 to 3 more minutes? Okay. For what it's worth, the recipe says it's okay if it's grainy until you add the flour. Victoria. Cheers. Boop. Ah, just kidding. That's gross. I don't believe them. Here, I will read this out. In a medium bowl, use a handheld electric mixer. Beat together the butter, 2/3 cup sugar until combined. It might be a little gritty. That's okay. Number 3, add in flour. Blend well, then blend in the vanilla if using. After blending the dough, pinch off a bit and press it in between your fingers. It should come together very easily and be soft, buttery, and smooth. If it feels crumbly, keep kneading. Using a I don't have a fucking cookie scoop. How the fuck am I gonna scoop this shit? Unless there's a mystery cookie scoop in here somewhere. I'll figure that after. Keep letting it go for a couple more minutes? Okay. Chat, this is literally in the off position. And it's going. Literally or figuratively what? I don't have an ice cream scoop. Mr. Robb scoops his ice cream with spoons. I don't eat ice cream in the house, really. Just use a spoon? At least I don't think I have one. Definitely not seeing any scoop-like thing in here. It's gonna have to be a spoon, yo. You said it's literally in the off position? It is literally, or was off, yes. Is it good enough? We good? It actually turned off this time. How about that? Is this good? Here's my little spatula thing. Yeah, I just want you to know the texture is the exact same as it was 3 minutes ago. All right. Yeah, Robb's had this mixer since he was in like high school, dude. This is actually from like 1930s. I don't even bake, and this thing looks fucking ancient to me. Could you tell I don't bake? I tried to get an easy bake oven when I was younger, but it didn't work out. Okay. Next is... add in the flour and blend well, then blend in the vanilla. We're using almond extract. I need 2 cups and 1 tablespoon of flour. 2 cups plus 1 tablespoon all-purpose flour, spooned and leveled.
Hello.
Okay. Flour in batches? Okay, well, I'll do this 1 cup then. Work it in, and then I'll do the 2nd cup and then the teaspoon. Yeah, so we need 2 of these cups. We'll do 1. I can't hear Discord. I don't know who's there. Also, if it's a problem, I'll go turn it off.
How far along he is with his cookies.
It's calico.
Cookie dough, best I could tell.
Just hold up your audible on stream while he's making cookies because he forgot to mute things.
Oh no, I'm talking to you, not him.
No, I know, but we're audible on stream, which means we could technically be making a live commentary on him making cookies.
I hadn't considered that. I've just been watching YouTube. All right.
So as opposed to us, sitting here in chat telling Ted, which they're already doing, that we're talking over top of the stream. We could be commenting on the egg.
Do I need to go turn Discord off while they talk? Because like it's gonna, you guys are gonna share everything.
Custard at a soccer game.
That's right, exactly.
Bold move to Freeport that flour.
They're quiet. Okay. All right, so you guys want there's a little more space.
The whole thing's been really a bold move, John. From the 1930s mixer that he's currently using to the cookies that are made of nothing but sugar.
Okay, so I put in the first cup
and flour with no rising.
And then we stir again for a bit.
I have to see how this all works out.
Now, do you think all that fur on his wrist?
So narrating your cookie making
is going to add or remove from the flavor?
Might end up being the only thing holding the cookies together.
Yay on the flour. One scoop to start. Is that flour?
Now, that could be flour, sugar, or cocaine.
Yes.
It is hard to tell with this individual.
Well, there's a possibility that it's just.
Stop asking you. I'm
something
asking
because-
the hive mind, Kale, which you are the head of. It's
Yes,
your cookies?
the,
No, Kale,
Tide Pod
they're
cookies,
our
a popular
cookies.
trend back
Exactly.
in.
This is all-purpose white
2019.
flour. Slowly dump. Okay, this is only half of what needs to go in here. Okay.
Now, astute viewers might notice that he did not.
Should I add the other half now or mix for a bit?
Fill it all the way. That is because he is. doing
While it's
it
moving,
incorrectly.
okay. I didn't do that. Mix it for a bit.
But he did expertly tap the bottom of the cup to ensure that the inappropriate amount of ingredients that he filled the cup with, all of it did get in.
Bro, I hadn't noticed the mixer until you said something. I am pretty sure my grandmother had that same mixer.
You want us to mix all the flour
This
you're
mixer
adding
is
before
also
adding more.
giving
Okay,
off
fine.
A nice burning motor oil smell when it runs. And, I was waiting for smoke to start billowing out of it while Ted was looking for a spoon behind him inside of the cupboard.
It doesn't go any slower than that.
We do appreciate that smoky flavor to the otherwise nothing but sugar that you would be able to taste in these cookies.
The hell's antiquing yourself?
You also missed the opportunity where the mixer was set to off, but was just still running.
Now, I believe he's using a shoehorn to try and knock the cookie dough out of the whisk.
You're making fun of your
As it's
mixer?
running.
Bro, it's not mine.
Sure,
It's
I
Robb's.
believe that tool
Look,
is actually used for cleaning.
I
the
literally
bottom
smell like
powders.
circuit boards burning right now. Like, I'm not
Oh, I
even
thought it
kidding
was one
you.
of those things you used to get your foot in a shoe.
It could
Oh, I
be.
see.
It could be. I mean, you could certainly use it for that as well.
Well, the
Okay,
show
let me
does
prep
have a
the other
history
half.
with shoes.
Of the flour. Probably a little further away from my shot glass.
You have to understand the other.
There's smoke coming out of this.
The recipe specifically called it for a hand mixer. And Ed's first response was to gather.
There's actual
immersion
smoke
blender
coming out of this.
and a
I am not
frother
kidding right now.
and
I
have
thought it was
chat with
flour
one
for a
of the
sec, but
people.
the flour's already worked in.
Well, it's good that he went with this because little known fact, this is actually not an electric mixer. There are in fact very tiny people in there.
There's
turning
smoke
the
coming
whisk
out of the
around,
machine.
which is why
This-
it doesn't turn off when you set it to off.
This just in, there is.
So
smoke
whatever we're
coming
gonna
out of
do, we
the-
gotta do it quick. Either that or we're switching to hand mixer. I gotta open the door. Like it's actually fucking like smells like burning in here.
There is the possibility that Mr. Robb specifically left this mixer behind as a sabotage for Ted.
There is an equally high chance that Mr. Robb explicitly told Ted, "Do not use."
The problem
this
is the hand
mixer,"
mixer
and
only had
Ted
one
said,
setting. We
"What do
can't
you
go
know?
slow with it.
I know better.
It's
I'm
either
going
full
to use
blast
the
or
mixer
nothing."
just because you told me not to.
Right? Like this is it.
Seems he's found another mixer.
No.
This
is
is the
immersion
spatula
bowl.
and the mixer
This
bowl.
is what he's calling a hand mixer. Everyone knows a hand mixer is the dual beater in your hand with the ejection beaters. He has an immersion blender that he has shoved a whisk into the end of, and will be attempting to use
Okay.
this as a hand mixer.
I'm like scared to touch this thing now.
I don't have anything I could add to that that's more ridiculous than the things that just came out of your mouth.
There's just
certain
straight up smoke
immersion
coming out of the
blender
back of it still.
contraption he has
Oh boy.
would maybe work at like
Okay. Well.
whisking eggs, but this sugar, flour, and butter concrete that he has made, I don't think will mix well with this blender.
Wait a minute. Is that paddle? Like, is that a sex toy paddle?
Okay. Okay, so we use this bowl. Am I just gonna use the spatula, or what do you want me to use?
Don't think it's large enough to work properly to fit across his hands.
Maybe not his, but Mr. Robb, surely.
Right? Should I not just hand whisk this, but like manually? We still gotta put in like a ton more flour, yeah. Just fold the rest. Okay, so I can dump this in now.
Well, he's adding another almost full cup of flour.
Not
This is
all
about
at
to
once.
Very doughy.
There's like a half.
Now, it's a little known fact that in Romania, cookies and bread are indistinguishable from each other. I just read the saddest sentence I've ever read, which is, to be frank, his cookie recipe did ask for 2 cups. Now, that's fine. The sad part is that he's following a recipe. There was
fucking
something telling him
smoke's, like,
to do the
choking
things
me
that he's
out.
currently doing.
Am I putting the rest in?
That was the interesting part to me is standard.
Chat cooking. So I mean, I've never baked before, so like, yeah.
Or some sort
is
of
basically
powder,
chat
something
cooks.
that causes a cookie to rise in some way. These cookies
Are you gonna
are
use that
free
mixer
ingredients.
again? Yeah, I mean, I'll tell
There's
Mr.
butter,
Robb.
Sugar and flour. So this is going to be a very flat cookie.
Ready,
Well, that's a
sir,
shortbread
sir.
cookie, isn't it?
Merry Christmas.
I think
Add the
that's
rest
the
in?
closest you're going to get to a shortbread cookie. I don't really. This might end up being like a gingerbread consistency.
Don't put this devilry on
cookie.
chat. I mean, I'm literally doing what chat
Flux roll.
says. What do you mean? It's completely you guys. There's zero creative input here. I'm just in
Almost the
follow
correct amount of
mode.
flour.
Little one, what are you doing? The fuck? I mean, it's all like.
It is now becoming an almost bread-like consistency.
I mean, this needs
As
to be
you
like
said,
whisked together. Right? This is just like
baking.
crumbling and shit.
Cookies can sometimes be indistinguishable from breads.
It is a little known fact.
What are you making right now? Nothing, apparently. Hold up. We needed a little more flour. It was and 1 tablespoon, but I didn't level off the 1 cup properly, so we'll do like.
In chat, commenting
peak
in that
tablespoon.
these are, in fact, not cookies.
It can't be the cookies. That's the cookies. Are you supposed to add
See,
egg
Russia,
too?
These are
No.
in fact Romanian cookies, which as we were just discussing, are just basically a loaf of bread. Oh, it is possible he's getting the baking soda.
Oh, well, this is interesting. He said it was only supposed to be 3 ingredients. So if he's going off,
I read you guys the instructions. I'll read them
I
again.
think that was flour. I think that was another. Tablespoon.
There's no egg in this recipe.
Once again, not leveled off as we have come to
Outside of the almond extract,
chef.
It's not as though
that's
baking-
it.
Wait, no, baking is most certainly a science.
I'm fucking killing my hand.
His cookies have become crumbs.
Little one, wait 1 second.
There
are you
is
doing?
absolutely nothing holding that together. Okay, he's going in search of
Oh,
something.
you're gonna hurt yourself. The fuck? She's like running around like crazy.
Hopefully religion.
Hi. Hi, crazy cat. You okay? What are you doing? Crazy animal, dude. Crazy animal.
He's getting more cat hair to add to this to try and hold the batter together.
Ah, yes, of course. Okay, he's back. Let's see what he brought. He is currently working something very thoroughly between.
Yeah,
his hands.
I'll read this again.
That is the knitting.
Preheat
method
oven.
uses to turn the
In a
cat
medium
hair
bowl, use a handheld electric mixer. Beat together the
it
butter
was
and
a phone.
2/3
He
cup
is
sugar until
consulting
combined.
for
It
help.
might be a little gritty. That's okay.
Probably not
Add
the
in
kind you
flour
can
and
get for
blend
free.
well. Then blend in the vanilla if using. After blending dough, pinch off a bit and press it in your fingers. It should come together very easily and be soft, buttery, and smooth. If it feels crumbly at all, start kneading a little. Number 5, using a cookie scoop, scoop out 1-inch sized balls, then knead and roll in the palm of your hands until they feel soft and smooth. Number 6, gently roll the balls in the remaining 3 tablespoons of sugar until lightly coated, transferring to the baking sheet 2 inches apart. Number 7, with the bottom of a measuring cup or glass, press down on the balls to flatten. Sprinkle some non-pareils, what the fuck that is, and lightly press down again just so they stick. I guess I mean like
Nonpareils. These are the
sprinkles
small
and shit.
candy
Bake for
bars
14 to
that
16
are
minutes.
Often put on cupcakes. and
Let
other-
cool for 15 minutes.
I believe the British call them ball bearings. Which
Like I
would
preheated
explain
your oven 3 hours ago,
all the
yeah.
teeth issues in Britain.
Based off of the instructions he's read, he has not pinched this dough yet to see if it actually maintains consistency, but I'm guessing it won't.
Well, it'll
It
probably
certainly
maintain
doesn't
the
feel like
consistency
dough that's
from
bound
house,
together. It
which
just
is-
feels like a bunch of crumbled pieces of shit.
Okay, he's going back to folding his palms.
NGL.
I believe this means he might have to take a risk on the blender again.
When do the Skittles get added? Right now, dude. Right now.
Well, I sure hope he has the fire department on speed dial.
The thing is, like, I can't like mix this by hand properly.
Now, do you think an egg would perhaps save what
Like
is
with this spatula.
going on?
All I'm doing is
despite
just flaking it
everybody's
around.
best
I think at this point you just have to add more butter. However, he would need to then find a way to heat the butter, which took him the first 40 minutes of the stream.
Do do do.
Now, he did have a recommendation for hand kneading it, which may actually solve
I'm gonna
at
message
least
Mr. Robb
5
one
of his
second.
80 or so problems.
Firstly,
It's true. The amount of cat hair that you get
Merry
into it
Xmas.
might stitch it all together.
secondly, used the mixer for 5 minutes. It started smoking. Just FYI.
There's currently a
Probably
vigorous
not
discussion about little
normal.
balls going on in
I'm
the chat.
assuming. Okay. This recipe's weird as fuck. Make the little balls like it
One suggestion
says.
about unplugging the mixer by someone who
okay.
clearly did not see that this
I
mixer.
mean,
has
these
a
are
mic
like
of
this is
its
like
own.
crumbs in here, dude.
You also missed the earlier moment when he removed the mixer from the cupboard and realized there were bugs inside of it he had to clean out.
Well, Mr. Robb has used this before, but he's always used it over here on the counter.
I think we should all be thankful
Instead
that
of
he did
here?
not look at them and
Actually,
just say
I don't know if
additional
that's true.
protein.
That was the comment after he
You need to be using your hands now. The spatula is doing nothing. Okay.
I can't stay in
Yeah, I
character
unplugged
because
it
nothing I
immediately.
come up with is more
The
ridiculous than
mixer.
what he's actually doing.
Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Let me get rid of this mixer first. It's
In
just
all
taking up
honesty, I
everything,
think the suggestion of
space-wise.
just taking this out and hand kneading it might actually be the best solution to the problem with
Okay.
it, to see if it gets the
That'll
consistency.
go in the
that you want.
dishwasher later.
Yeah. He does need something like an egg or butter or something that will bind it back together and then to just hand knead it until it is no longer crumbly like the way it currently is. Right now, it would be an excellent topping on the cup
There for a sec.
You can't really go wrong with fat. and
How much
sugar.
does a good mixer cost, chat?
Not really.
Not like
no.
anything
Butter and
crazy top
sugar
of the
is
line, but, you know,
basically
one that doesn't
time
start
honored
smoking in
flavor
5 minutes.
combination.
He could technically put a pot of boiling oil on the stove and drop this into it and make himself some very delicious snacks.
That is
200
true.
bucks?
Fried
500
bugs,
bucks?
excellent choice. Also, you may have just seen the preview of onlyfans.com/sloot. There was a brief preview of the feat. Let's see if we... Oh, another one right there. Again, that is onlyfans.com/slootbag.
currently a conversation happening in chat I'd like to acknowledge about buying a new mixer. Tomorrow is, in Canada, a day that we celebrate called Boxing Day, where most things are on sale. You could probably pick up one of these mixers for 50 to 70% off.
All right, so what am I doing to try to save this
You do run the
disaster?
risk of angering the sentient mixer he currently has, so an exorcism might be necessary before.
Are we throwing it in the garbage and I'm drinking and going
True.
play video
I would
games? Is that what we're
recommend
doing?
Placing this mixer inside
But
of
more
Rob's room
butter?
and closing the door before bringing the new one home. That way you keep a separation between the two while they get used to each other.
I would also recommend.
I mean, for what it's worth, it is
simple
doughy.
Salt around it.
Like, if I
which
push
has
it
been
together, it
measured
does
and leveled
stick.
off correctly.
I think Eve might be onto something.
Okay, he is currently pinching the dough. I assure you, nobody is more surprised than I am that it actually held together when he did.
Okay, let me move this over. Let me put this walking nuclear
Let's see you
device
holding together
or standing
plate.
nuclear
Did
device.
hand mold this. You
back
may be
here.
able to actually make it into something.
Like, I think, like, for what it's worth, to the touch, I do feel that if I press it together, it will stay together.
The chat is recommending hand molding.
Okay, it is no longer smoking, and it is lukewarm to the touch at best in terms of being too hot.
He is currently trying to appease the old mixer by neatly placing its wire around it. He is gently caressing, lifting his
It is
hair.
possible that his intentions here is he doesn't want to have to buy Mr. Robb a new mixer, claiming
Out
that
of the
he
way.
broke this one.
That is an excellent point. Mr. Robb would, in fact, ask for a new mixer under the premise that Ted has broken his current one.
Just keep doing the instructions. Hang on one second. I'm gonna roll up my Santa sleeves here for realsies now. Let's see if
I
Mr.
believe
Robb
the exact words would be, "It wasn't smoking when I told
There
you
you
to
go.
use it."
He did not yet.
It's like, wow, you didn't tell him.
Alright, so am I just getting in here and fucking
Ooh,
grabbing it like some fat
that's
titties?
not good for anybody involved.
KitchenAid mixer at Costco is currently. Listen, I don't give a shit. I don't
Thank you
bake
for now
often, right?
demonstrating the correct
Just for
method to
Mr. Robb's
respond to
purposes.
Steve's
I don't want to
question.
break his mixer. It was still working. It was definitely fucking
I'd
smoking.
also like to point out some of the swag.
So I just
Mugs,
left it.
branded by Sloot Bag. This is something that you can purchase yourself off of his store.
No, it says Vittoria. Well, too late.
Very true, and it is a very
Is
nice
that to
one
make
as well,
balls?
Very high quality.
Oh, you're asking something else. Well, I mean, they said to scoop balls off of this. It's definitely coming together, though, yeah? Like, for sure. It wouldn't turn off when he... Yeah, that's true.
He's using the twisting motion.
The thing is, what I'm worried about for Mr. Robb's mixer
Typically,
is
people
that
take
he
dough
knows
out
it's
and then
broken,
put it on a flat
and
surface.
because he
This
knows
is
how it works,
almost like hand
with all its
mixing,
weird shit.
This
Since he knows how it works, I'm
It took
worried
us a while
that
to
like
get
there
to
was
the
some
hand mixing,
special
but I'm
way to
glad we
use
finally
it that
made
was
it.
still like functional and
It's
not
true.
going to make it explode. So I didn't want to use it anymore. Like
he
I hope I didn't
often
break it for
employs this
realsies.
technique. Well, in the
Like, you
bedroom.
guys understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
Okay. Well, the next instruction then is
Now, what non-experienced bakers may not know is that there's a concept known as overmixing, where you put too much air into.
wait.
the
We never
dough.
added the.
We are about 30
I was
steps.
supposed to add some of this. When do I add this? I mean, it was supposed to be during the mixing, but that ain't happening now. Or do I just fold it in again with a spatula?
Showing the almond extract / cyanide, it would be indistinguishable.
One teaspoon of vanilla, optional but recommended. Does it do it now?
We can only hope that he will hand mix the almond extract into this.
You're gonna overmix this because chatter liars? You want me to scoop it now, Victoria?
It is in fact almondy. And I would like to point out,
Wait, leave
the
it out?
astute viewer shouting, "Just use your hands." Not the first time he has been told that.
Isn't this like part of the main flavoring?
He's consulting his chat as to how to proceed forward with this bake.
For fuck's sake, dude.
And seems to be getting some very solid advice on it, including the price of a new mixer.
Damn it. Baking sucks.
And I will point out the chat is starting to turn on each other. We have people calling for a ban.
You can actually add the almond to the
individuals who
frosting.
got
That
us to
is
this
very bold to think
very
that we're
bold
making
and
any frosting
aspirational
tonight. That is very bold. I do have powder sugar. How long does it take to make icing? I did buy powder sugar for it, but this is taking a very long time. We need to get downstairs again at some point. We haven't even started the chestnuts for what it's worth, but yeah. I mean, it's to be expected this would take a while. No, Sloot, it'll take 45 minutes. No, I've never baked before. No, don't worry, man. No more than an hour. We're going to be here for 3 hours.
It was an interesting decision to go with the.
Well,
almond
although, to be
extract
fair, I didn't
versus
expect Mr. Robb's
roasting some
fucking
almond.
mixer to go up in flames.
I believe he is
It takes 2
currently
minutes?
roasting
Okay.
chestnuts and would not.
You will
be
need
able
room
to do
temp
both at the
butter.
same time.
For what, the icing?
Ah, right. He is a
I've
one.
never
nut
made
man.
icing before, so I don't know.
That is true.
Okay, hold up. Am I adding the spoonful of almond extract
Yes.
to this right now and folding it in with the spatula or no? And then kneading it a bit with my hand. 45 minutes or something like that, Cinderfall.
Adding the spoonful of almond extract now could result in some cookies being very.
You should probably order some
almond
cookies. I have
and others
zero
having no flavor
interest
at all.
in lying to you guys about the cookies that turn out.
And there is talk about
The more
softening
disaster,
butter
the
again,
better,
so I would
quite
recommend
frankly.
if you are watching
Yes,
this in
no.
the future,
I
fast
hate
forward
this chat.
about 8
Why
hours.
can't you guys agree on anything? I got the professional chef saying no, don't, and I got the rest of chat saying yes, do. Pull it. Add it to the powdered sugar and a tiny bit of icing and say yes.
Yes, hello? Yes,
Hey,
this
how's
is
this,
Mr.
Victoria?
Robb. He did what to my mixer?
All right. Okay, so no on the extract. Victoria, what am I doing? Am I balling this now? Is that what's going on? It says, after blending the dough, pinch off a bit, press it with your fingers. It should come together very easily, be soft, buttery, and smooth.
It is standard that he has to.
Yeah,
work his
sure.
balls before the nuts.
Gently, using a
Don't we
cookie
all?
scoop out 1-inch size balls, then knead and roll in the palm of your hands until they feel soft and smooth. Gently roll the balls in the remaining 3 tablespoons of sugar until lightly coated. Then transfer it to baking sheets 2 inches apart. Okay. Uh-oh, Mr. Robb answered. Let's see what he says. He said, Merry Christmas. Okay, we're off to a good start. He said, the blender not supposed to smoke. No, the mixer. The baking one from 1930 that you use.
It appears Ted has needed to
Okay.
clarify to Mr. Robb which appliance is smoking.
Deeply
What's the
alarming
best
that
way
there's
to
more
do
than
the sugar rolling? Just like a flat plate? And then put the 3 tablespoons of sugar on that? Like something like this? Plate or bowl? Okay, we'll do it on this. I'm making that.
Someone should probably recommend to you if you get a cookie sheet or a cutting board to do this roll.
Chat, listen. This is not fair. I have substantial handicap already. I've never baked before from
Unbelievable.
scratch like
Professional
this.
chef is
And then I'm given
effectively
faulty
a
equipment
in
from
order to
fucking
handle
World War
most of the
II era that might actually have a nuclear weapon hidden inside of it. Like, what do you expect? It's literally my it's like, you know that scene in The Simpsons where Homer's cooking for Mr. Burns and everything he does lights on fire, even the cereal?
It's a staggering amount of inebriation going on from people who won't have to eat
One,
these.
2.
I think we should just spare him.
FaceTime your sister's kids for advice? No, they'd probably say, like, put
for
lice in or
Mr.
some
Robb,
shit.
who not only lost the kitchen appliance today, but also will probably have one of these cookies saved for him.
Why don't you get a recipe from Victoria to begin with? Bro, it's just sugar
Have to be
cookies.
grateful.
Are they supposed to be super
That
simple?
at least there aren't eggs.
All right, there we go. Okay,
That
we got our
cookies can make
sugar,
them very ill.
right?
You can eat butter. You can
Thank you,
eat
Luna.
flour, and you can eat
Okay, we got our sugar.
in different combinations amount.
After blending, pinch off, blah, blah,
Doesn't matter
blah.
if it's been
Use a
underbaked
cookie
or
scoop,
overbaked. You
scoop
should be
out
okay.
1-inch size balls. Okay, I got my cookie scoop.
I think if we've learned anything today, it's that these
1-inch
are
size
actually
balls. My balls are about an inch.
nothing thus far has been done.
Then knead and
Under
roll
to any
in the
capacity.
palm of your hands until they feel soft and smooth. And then gently roll the balls in the 3 tablespoons. Okay, so let's put this over here.
Now, we get to see what Ted
You have to
considers be
nurse
an
it. Okay. I just stopped. What does that mean?
And for those watching on mobile, I will remind you that the iPhone.
Okay,
has
so
a
Mr. Robb said,
measurement
I said-
feature for what is on your screen.
I used your mixer for 5 minutes. It started smoking, just heads up. Probably not normal, I'm assuming. He goes, the blender? Yeah, that's not supposed to smoke. I go, no, the mixer, the baking one from 1930 that you use. He goes, yeah, you have to nurse it. What the fuck does that mean? What do you mean nurse it? It was about to light on fire. Is this some baking term you guys use? I was supposed to breastfeed it? Oh, okay, I got
nursing
you.
involves taking
Wait,
your
is it-
nipple out, placing it into the mouth of the thing that you're helping to make.
Right. It is not. We don't use machines that smoke. How are you supposed to make smoked cookies then? What the fuck? All right, so I'm scooping.
Very helpful.
1-inch
To
balls
specify that
from
most
this.
kitchens do not use smoking
I'm not
cookware
sure I'm going to
when
scoop
programming
anything.
cookies.
It's just kind of crumbling. All right, that's about an inch,
I believe
right?
most kitchens do not involve nursing.
Putting it in my hands. I'm going to roll it around nicely. I'm going to do it over here so the shit doesn't go in the pan.
And I'd just like to take a moment to poll our audience here. We also
Yeah, I'm trying to aggressively push it together.
What is the over/under on whether or not that was actually an inch, or if that was what Ted considers to be an inch?
All right, there it goes. Okay. It's kind of sticking together. Okay, now I'm gonna roll it a bit. I'm trying to hold on. I'm literally trying to hold on. Let me change my station around a bit. Actually, well, I'll move the cam. I'll move the cam. There we go. Okay.
Chad has clarified that there's a
Well, the problem with the
difference
rolling
male
between the
and
two
female
hands, unless I aggressively pressed it together, Victoria, is that it was literally crumbling apart
They're not wrong.
until I forced it
let's be
together.
honest.
Like it is not sticking together unless I force it first.
It is far more
Now it's
concerning
okay,
What Ted
ish.
thinks the ball looks like.
He is a man who's used to oval shapes as the egg that he is.
Yeah, that's a square.
All right, there we go. That's like an inch and a half.
That is
not
in
bad.
fact a cube.
Well, it
Yet
came
another
together,
text message
right?
from Mr. Robb.
I made like a D8 out of it. All right, and then I'm supposed to roll it through the sugar. Hey, look at that. We got our first cookie. Nice. How many times am I supposed to do this? I'm until we use all the dough.
Now to see if he can consistently form balls the same size so they cook evenly, or whether we're going to have
At
some
least
that
one
are
more time.
male inch, some that are the female
Yeah, can we just make like a
and
skillet?
some that are an
cookie skillet?
actual inch.
And others that we will just put into a category of he clearly gave up.
Hey, yo, just like Mama used to make, huh?
Well, there is a suggestion in chat to make one
yeah, good
giant
enough.
ball. I don't
no.
think a
It's falling
sugar cookie
apart.
pizza would be a bad
Like
idea.
this entire recipe. Make them all about the same size, you're good to go. Lord.
He's once again going for the very interesting method of alternating hands and squeezing.
Now this helps save the amount of strength he
Maybe your
has.
mama would
with one
claim
hand.
these.
If he uses one
My mom
hand
never
too much
made
and doesn't
sugar
alternate
cookies.
between them,
Maybe she did when
he
I was
gets more
younger.
piggies.
There we go.
Yes, we've all been there.
Roll it around in the sugar. It's supposed to be about...
Now, astute viewers might notice that he placed the second ball off camera, so you
Okay.
cannot compare its size to the first
Merry
one.
Christmas, APOC, dude.
The
All right, let me,
professional chef in chat
Gonna
has recommended
move my
that they will be
phone
the same
away
size.
so I don't... accidentally knock it off the edge or anything. All right, there we go.
For those who have not heard him talk about it, he's now grabbing his phone with his mouth. I apologize. I was distracted by his special technique he just did. But for those in the past who have not heard Ted speak about this,
Chad, I didn't
before,
wash
he is
my fucking
obsessive
hands. What the
compulsive
heck?
About washing his hands, and right now the back of his head is just driving
Boy,
him
Frankel.
nuts that he's not washing his hands between each cookie ball that he's forming.
I'm actually the same way. When I'm cooking, I'm one of those people that have the sink running the entire time. I'm just constantly running my hands under the water.
All right. Nice. Consistency. Talk to me about icing. What do I do for icing? I don't have a recipe or anything for that.
You've rethought the shape on that one.
I just have powdered sugar. Do I need anything else? Victoria has icing. I don't know what that means. They're going at 325. Powdered sugar, water, and almond extract. Okay. And what do I do with it? Stovetop? I did not take the butter out of the fridge now. Do I need butter? According to Victoria, no.
Seems to be getting into a rhythm. Maybe a little bit of a dance going on here.
The dough is receiving more kneading now.
Wait,
than
I don't have
previously
like
did
the
when
little
it was
fucking
last
pipette thing. Literally just mix those three, like room temp. A Ziploc clipping on the side will do, or like cut the corner off.
Chat is a little confused. There is a form of icing called buttercream icing, which is actually using butter to make buttercream
I'd
icing.
love for somebody to pour me a shot right now. Yeah, okay. Pour a shot. My hands are dirty, dude. I don't know if I can wash them right now. Just to pour a shot.
You know, Chad, I think
recipes
what
in
might actually
grams?
help the chef in this given situation
okay.
is a shot of gin. Perhaps you should
Don't know what that
encourage him
means
to
for me,
take
but-
one of the ones he owes.
Gin is well known for its cookie creating properties.
I'm really good at making D8s.
The potpourri scent really kind of
Yeah, shit.
inspires you
Like
to
a
just
UFO.
finish whatever you're doing, so you can go drink literally anything else.
You're Canadian, you should know
That
grams.
is
No, I know. I'm just. It's
3
more
times
like.
the size of his other ones.
I don't even know if
It
I have
is
a little
true.
scale. So, I think I do
I believe
somewhere.
this is called the Towley inch.
God, there's so many in here, dude. $200 grams of powdered sugar to 35 grams of water. Oh, God. Next time I fly to Toronto, that kind of defeats the purpose of me doing
so
it.
frustrated that they have offered to simply fly out to Ted and make the cookies for him.
I would be lying if I was not tempted to drive up there myself.
How much gin, though?
We might be in the future witness to the first
1 gram
ever
equals
cup
1 mil.
stream for cookie making.
Yep. I don't know, Mr. Cat's coming down. These balls are getting progressively larger.
He has noticed that his balls have swollen over time.
Oh, that happens when
Did you
you
get
go
that
out
check?
too
Might be
often.
time to see a doctor. Yeah. Oh, dude, my back. You're making cookies? Yeah, well, hunched over. Then chat, I'm just saying we'd be done with this already if it wasn't for Mr. Robb's fucking weapon of mass destruction. Alright. The odds were
Once
always
again,
against me.
Blaming the equipment for the struggles that he's faced this evening. Although he did not go to use that blender until after he had consulted about using other methods of blending and had even tried other methods of blending.
Poor workman always blames his tools. If I had tools to
Finally was
blame, I would. They're not
convinced
my
by
tools,
chat to
though.
Try using these large methods.
I will say, rare though it is, I believe he does have a point in blaming the current equipment that he is using.
Did you try the dough at some point? Like, to taste it? It looks kind of dangerous. I don't know. Probably just wait till Mr. Robb gets some so he can taste them. Drinking wine, Damers?
This is the kind
Oh,
of dough
yeah.
that he could literally just taste. It involves butter, sugar, and flour. These are not
Tastes like
things
butter
that
and sugar.
in small quantities ingested together are going to cause you a problem.
Huh? It looks like he
It
has
tastes
finally
like pain
tasted
and regret.
it. That is not a happy look on his face.
He has described the flavor of these cookies as pain and regret.
Swap these over.
And speaking of regret,
hold
he
up.
has regrettably not shown the balls on stream. Oh, he turned around. He might be thinking about it.
One
Oh,
Fucking hands are dirty. Yeah, that can go there.
I have made the official request in chat to show your balls on screen.
Are your balls on
excellent. Thank
stream? The one in your guy's top right is the Mr. Robb ball.
And what we have here is a shining example of why participation trophy exists.
All right.
It is
this
amazing.
might actually
how much
work
larger
around
some of them
perfect.
are than others. I guess everyone really is created individually like this. He's doing God's work forming these balls.
I do believe the further along he gets, the more he wishes it was already over.
He started at Mr. Robb size and ended at a Terry size.
God.
What is Ollie ballin'? He's trying to make the doughs. Now, chat, there's literally like, looking at them, I would say 6 of those are actually about the same size. 2 of them are a little smaller. They're actually not far off. I bet you if we were to weigh them, they wouldn't be far off. God, it's all fucking crumbs here, dude. Making sugar cookies? Some type of sugar
Now
cookie.
we will have to see just how large these large balls are when they're flattened out before going into the oven.
And one chatter is asking if we are making sugar cookies, which is a very generous definition of what is.
We're making something. Not
There
sure we see
is
it turn
sugar
out, but
that is in this recipe. At least that we believe that was the white substance he added.
imagine it's salt. Oh, there's been a lot of salt. Oh yeah. Or do you mean in the recipe?
I haven't seen you handle balls like that since the night we finished that bottle of Blackberry Crown. Kiss.
The white stuff used? That's a little Colombian salt, if you know what I mean. I'm not going through all this pain baking these just to remember life. These don't get pressed, I'm pretty sure. They spread in the oven to get those cracks. Well, the thing is they won't stick together. Because they're literally crumbling apart. Like it's like the only thing left right now in the mixer bowl is just crumbs, essentially.
My co-commentator has made a arguably foolish choice of alerting Horanu to his presence.
What does the recipe say? It said to
Well
knead
aware that I
and roll the dough in your hand.
Confirm whether I was still present in chat at that moment. I commented earlier about asking the chef to show his balls on stream, so that made it very clear that I was present.
Ah, fair. Now, of course, the downside of this
What's up,
is
Dragger?
you'll have to read something Horanu says.
Doesn't say to press, right? It says knead and roll. Wait, are you guys talking about flattening them? Or I think we're talking about two different things. Yeah, it did say something about pressing them
Now, the
down with
interesting
like
thing
the
about
bottom
all
of a
this is,
measuring
aside
cup or
from
something.
the
Yeah.
probably faint flavor of smoke from
Yeah,
the
we were talking about
mixer
two different
and
things.
assuming he doesn't overcook them, there's theoretically no way they can.
Pretty sure you
can
don't.
Really
Well, the
taste
recipe says
bad.
otherwise.
Maybe undercooked in the middle if they're not like sized correctly. Maybe like.
Chat, wait till you find out the fucking M.
And
Night
it is
Shyamalan
it's
twist
butter
of
and
this, by the
sugar.
way.
Like, there's no way they could taste bad.
And that being that
They could
Vittoria
end
is
up
the one
being
that wrote this
rather
recipe
sandy
while high and doesn't
and
remember
have a
it.
mouthfeel that is a larger problem.
I can't wait, dude.
Now, to the professional chef who has been thus far guiding this ever-sinking ship, in the icing recipe you gave,
I should have just
what
linked
if
you guys
we
the
replaced
fucking
the water with
copy
whiskey?
past the page. It's too late now, though. Alright. Alright. Chad, I found the recipe for these along with
Alan
Mr. Robb's
specifically
mixer.
asked,
Okay.
whether or not you could replace the water that you'd be applying for the icing with whiskey.
Not actually, by the way. Well, I didn't put the first batch in the oven. It's still preheating from 2 hours ago.
In other words, swapping out water for alcohol in that recipe for icing.
This is the last one, I think. Yeah, it is. Okay. There's only like a little bit of crumb over there left.
Interesting. So there is a way to save this, is what you're saying.
The alternative is he could use mayonnaise as a replacement for water in the icing.
Those two are well known to be the same consistency.
All right. Rate my balls. Okay, wash my hands now real quick.
Flavored balls. Again, that is onlyfans.com/switbag.
Oh, thank God, it feels good.
Interesting, he only managed to fit 6
Nasty
on
ass
this tray when he fit 8 on the previous.
Well, sooner or later, you just run out of balls.
Now, the question will be which tray goes on the top shelf and which one goes on the bottom shelf of his oven? And will he alternate them partway through baking to ensure an even bake?
Okay, so let's see here. Mr. Robb said fair. Chad, we need to start a GoFundMe for Mr. Robb's, like a new mixer for Mr. Robb. After blending, pinch off a bit, press it with your fingers, using a cookie scoop, blah, blah, blah. Gently roll the ball in the remaining 3 tablespoons of sugar until lightly coated. Transfer to baking sheet 2 inches apart. Yeah, okay. With the bottom of a measuring cup or glass, press down on the balls to flatten. Sprinkle with some non-purees, if using, and lightly press down again so they stick. The dough should end up being between 1/8 to 1/4 inch thick. So 3/16 should, to be
still
exact.
struggling to
They
say
will
the
look
word
pretty small in
non-purees.
circumference, but they will spread a bit to a normal sized cookie. Bake for 14 to 16 minutes until slightly golden
might be
around
the
the edges and on the bottom. Remove from the oven, let rest on the baking sheets for at least 10 to 15 minutes. Don't skip this step. Then eat or transfer to the garbage, to a cooling rack to cool completely. All right, what am I pressing with this with? Can I use the bottom of my coffee mug?
Chad, I'd like to make the recommendation that the next thing he attempts to make is a cheesecake.
Anything clean? Am I supposed to put parchment paper between or just use the fucking bottom?
No, you know what would be interesting to watch is making a baklava. For those who don't know, baklava is incredibly simple to make and
This is pretty flat.
incredibly easy to fuck up.
Whatever makes you happy. Okay. Are they supposed to crack at the edges?
He is now smushing the balls.
Okay. Oh shit, dude.
One of his balls has seemed to have become stuck to the bottom of the jar and made quite the noise when it dropped.
I don't think these are. Yeah, that's definitely
Now, it may
a little
surprise
thicker
you
than
that
three
with everything else going
16ths or
on,
whatever
how
they say.
smashing the balls isn't going quite so competently. But
Oh well.
it may not surprise
Some
you this
bake
is
longer,
not
I guess.
Ted's first time having his balls crushed.
Well, you can see the experience here in what he's doing, especially since we now have
It
four
won't
different
stick, she
sizes
said.
of
It's
smashed
glass,
balls
she said.
on this tray.
Thicker is okay. Alright, let me grab the other ones.
I'd like to point out
put
my
these
favorite
over here
comment
for
to
a
chat
sec.
so far. Did your balls just drop?
Oh, I especially
Come
like
on.
the balls that are large enough that you get the rim lip of the bottom
What the
of
fuck?
the cup
Alright,
on the inside,
That
making
one's
a
gonna be-
perfect divot for all of the icing to rest in.
the challenged cookie.
It is actually impressive how
Like a
not
helicopter
a
flying above.
single two of these are the same size. They're even close.
Look at you made cookies from scratch and we only almost blew up the house. Quite literally.
He is taking the time to evenly space them. This is
I think
good.
somebody,
It's a good
tipped
sign. Although I think
the
the one on
Canadian
the bottom
Army
of
off
the
that there
top
was
right
weapons of
corner
mass
will
destruction
burn
being produced
before
at
the
this
one that
address.
is second from the left.
Chemical
gets
weapons.
cooked.
I
saw
think the
smoke
one
coming out of the
closest to
kitchen.
the bottom of the screen is in some deep trouble. That looks like a very thin cookie.
Think you're pressing too much? Well,
Oh, he's going in for a
that
second
does it
smash.
for me. Okay. So these go into the oven for 14 to 16 minutes. And then I'll prep a garbage bag for after that. Feel better? Shit gets fucked up at bakeries all the time. Can you make a turkey now? Well, wait, remember our
initial
main
plan this evening was to begin
our
eating
main
at 7
thing
p.m.
was to
I came upstairs at 6:55.
our main
which
goal
was
this week was to
after he
make a
began making cookies.
ham
It is
dinner
now
for New Year's, so yeah,
9:37
that's gonna
p.m.
be a thing soon enough. All right, let's stick these in here.
In fairness, I don't think God himself could have foreseen how this was going to go.
Okay. Chat, start timer for 15 minutes. Ham's pretty easy to cook. Well, the ham's easy to cook because it comes like pre-cooked and smoked, which is why we're making a dinner. Like we'll do like sides and stuff too, you know? We'll invite Mr. Robb over for dinner, even though he lives here.
His cookies should be done at 9:53.
All right, 15 minutes. Cool. All right, what's going in the dishwasher? Basically everything. Fuck me, I need alcohol so bad. Baking sucks, chat. Fuck me. Okay. This is needed. Even if it's a gin. Victoria, help! Fix it.
All right, there are 3 minutes remaining, chat.
Fix everything. How do I make the icing?
There was a recipe posted in chat. He unfortunately did not see it, and we'll need to scroll up to find it.
All right, these can go here.
Oh, Tim is coming fudge.
I need to clean up while like cooking and
As
doing
he
kitchen
turns
stuff.
away and walks
I
away
hate
from
when there's
chat,
just shit
all
all
chat
over
needs
the
to do is
place.
post 3 more messages if he will not see this.
I can't stand it.
Although, if this
But
becomes a
luckily
copy
we've
pasta,
gotten most
and
of it
everyone just
sorted.
copies and pastes the recipe over and over again,
These fucking
this
butter
could be
things.
amusing.
Damn it, dude. Okay. Cool.
That's it, Chad. A
Alright.
few more times. Come on. Just keep it going.
All right, Victoria, what am I doing for the icing?
Oh, yes, Daddy.
1 cup. I don't know why you're
Vitamin,
TTSing.
1
I
cup
can't hear
powdered
it.
sugar, 1 to
1
2
cup,
tablespoons water
powdered
slash
sugar.
milk slash Baileys, half a teaspoon vanilla extract.
1 to 2 tablespoons of water, milk,
there's
Baileys. Is it like an either or thing?
The red sugar.
and half a
La
teaspoon of
2
vanilla
pe water
extract.
slash milk slash Baileys.
Okay, well, the
2
cup
pe
that, like, both of
vanilla
them.
extract.
Do we have a halfie here? 3/4. Okay, so 2 of these, because these are halves. And what do I just put them in a Ziploc bag and shake it around?
Let's hope he doesn't add.
You
All
stir it?
three of
Can I
these
do it
different liquids
directly
in this
in
one.
the bag? No?
Oh my god.
Then put it in the Ziploc? I don't have any small Ziplocs. I got a smaller bowl here. Okay. Do it in the bag, it'll be fine? Okay.
Victoria has started a sentence with "you know what" and ended it with
fuck me,
"it'll
there's
be
no
fine."
Ziploc. Oh, they're up there.
Known statement for somebody who has given up.
It's true. It's true. For those who don't know, Ted is
broken
actually
open.
only 3 feet tall. That is why he needs this ladder.
Victoria's so high, she's on her 5th edible.
Mr. Robb would like everybody to know that he has never needed the stool in order to get the Ziplocs.
I'll never be on Top Chef, not for baking, I won't. Okay. Bro, I still haven't eaten. One second, I gotta take, like, how much on the cookies? 10 seconds. My food's just like sitting here. It's probably cold by now. I'm fucking starving.
Chad, I'd like to point out it's now 30 seconds past when the cookies.
All right.
The cookies have now been done for
So
30
I'm gonna look in
seconds.
the oven right now. And apparently I should see golden brown edges.
Are you suggesting this is one of those before and afters where he did the whole making of cookies and then pulled out the pre-made ones to show
No, I'm
them at the
suggesting,
end?
Nah,
I'm suggesting
I
that
don't think
while he
those are
was
I
pretending
don't
to
see
text
any
Mr. Robb, he
golden
was just
brown
ordering
around.
cookies because he gave up.
Another couple of minutes. I did leave them pretty thick.
Huh? He's looked in the oven. He's
Like,
checking
they're
if
literally the
it's-
same color as they were before.
Perhaps googling what should a cookie look like.
Okay. But then it was before it was preheated? No, it preheated the oven for like fucking 2
Seems
hours.
to not
What do you mean?
understand that sugar cookies don't actually really change color when they bake. Very little
yeah,
change
look at that.
in what that looks like.
Do the cookies happen? Yeah, I'm just waiting for them. They're like towards the end of their cooking cycle. We're about to make the
It seems to be looking for the cookies
we're about to
brown
make
in
the,
some way, at which
icing.
point they will be burned.
In a Ziploc bag.
He is now eating his dinner while the cookies are burning in the oven.
I haven't eaten dinner, so.
His chat is begging him to take the cookies out.
Sugar cookies don't change color?
The recipe literally said until they're golden around the edges.
We have now moved to 18 minutes. of
Okay,
cooking
fine.
on the
We'll take them
cookies.
out.
Or
They'll
no,
go
has resorted
golden,
to
but it won't
begging.
take long. Yeah, they're starting to brown up a little bit. Is that good enough?
We're going to get a good look at these. Yep.
These look
They actually
fucking
look
raw, Chad. I
definitely
mean, they're like a
sugar
little
cookies.
brown,
They actually
but
look shockingly edible.
The one in the bottom right is definitely darker than the others, but that's fine.
those look
Yeah,
good.
no, I would eat those.
I mean, for what it's worth, these ones look like not
We have
the
some
same color as
questions
those.
how
These look a little
dry
more
or
raw.
sandy the
The-
consistency
These
of
top
these
six.
is. However, it might be okay.
Put a fork in them, see if it sticks. No, the fork just goes into them. If it's clean, they are done. I mean, these ones stick like a little bit. These ones
You
do not at all.
Toothpick test.
I think I need to put the other ones in for
Sure,
like literally a
very
minute or
common
something.
baking test to do is to insert a toothpick, and if it comes out clean without batter or things sticking to it, then you are baked.
I'm fairly sure he just did it with a fork.
Okay, whatever.
It was a fork that he licked after using it to eat his
Leave
dinner.
these. Okay. All right, fine. All right, we need to stick the. Oh wait, no, I gotta let them cool. Fuck. 1 second, fucking starving shot. All right. All right, the icing. I'm putting it in here, Victoria.
We are now going to watch.
Eat one, they're
the
hot.
bag
They said to let them
booze
sit for
icing
15 minutes. Let
and
me make
put
this first.
together.
Okay, so you said
He
1
could've
cup
just
of
bought a
powdered
boxed
sugar,
wine
right?
And just combine sugar in that to make this.
You have a
icing.
smaller bag? Nope. Because we're out of medium bags.
Good lord.
I'm pretty sure.
He is now looking up at the ceiling and talking.
He is attempting to see whether there are smaller Ziploc bags. In the cupboard, he uses a step.
Those are all gallon freezer bags, yeah.
Clearly slighted by that comment by Mr. Robb. He is no longer using the step stool.
Use what you got. Okay.
He is making the universal symbol for scissors with his fingers.
This is how he often looks for scissors, by communicating with them ahead of time.
Get the Baileys. It's downstairs.
Rystrave appears to be flexing on the amount of time it's taken him to make this one batch of cookies.
Use gin?
Is it really a batch when he only makes 11 of them? Is it 11? How many did he actually make? 8 on one tray, 6. He
8
made
plus
14. He
6.
made 14 cookies.
I'd call 14 cookies the batch.
Yeah, it's slightly over, actually.
Shit, I didn't start a timer for how long the cookies were out for. Because after 15 minutes, I want to transfer them into like a bowl or something, so we can start the chestnuts. Does anybody have a timer by any chance?
I do
like
wish
roughly?
Rystrave had been here to
Or like
watch
go
him
back in the
decide
VOD
whether
and
or
tell
not
me how long ago I
you
took
should
them out
heat
of
the
the oven.
butter, or how to heat the butter, or how to get the butter to room temperature that was frozen or cold, and whether it should be microwaved or not microwaved. It was entertaining.
Mm-hmm. It was also about 40
Like
minutes.
4 minutes. All right, so I'm putting it in here, Victoria. 2 of these, right? You said 1 cup. This is half cup. Half cup. Yeah. All right.
Could we get the recipe posted again, please, chat?
Thank you, Horny. And to be
That
clear,
didn't
you
answer
should
my
only be
question,
using
Horny, but
one
okay.
of those 3 liquids.
All right.
In the amounts that are shown, yeah. Only one of them in those amounts.
Oh, God. I don't think that's what Victoria said, Porgy.
Now, it did take him 2 hours, but he has finally learned the art of leveling out his measuring cups.
All right. Less mess. Listen, my hands are shaking, literally, because my blood sugar is low because I haven't eaten dinner. Like, actually neutral.
I'm going to preemptively say that he needs another posting of the recipe here shortly for the amounts of liquids that he's going to be doing.
Taking a well-earned break for some
All right.
rice and what I believe to be chicken. Okay, back to work.
Just make it with milk. No, I did 2
Or
1/2
posting
cups of powdered sugar.
Favorite
2 half
breakfast
cups.
spread in chat.
All right, span the thing again. Tablespoon of water, milk, Bailey's. 1 to 2 tablespoons. Okay, we'll do 2 tablespoons of milk. So do it over the sink. Bro, my hand is violently shaking. Jesus. Okay. I'll put this over here for now. Just for a second while I do
Time
this.
honored
Is this
tradition of
milk he's
pouring the
choosing to
milk.
go with?
It is milk. And he is doing the time honored tradition of pouring it very far away from the bag he intends to put it in.
I am just impressed that he's actually
Okay, and there's the
measuring it
milk.
as opposed to just pouring a sort of indeterminate amount into the bag.
It's been 8 minutes? Okay. What I'll do is I'll set a 10-minute alarm from now then, and then we can transfer the cookies. Okay. And then the last one. Can you dump the fucking olives board? Half a teaspoon of vanilla or whatever extract. This was half a teaspoon. Half a teaspoon of almond extract.
Thank you, Horanu. I'm glad I identified the opportunity when I realized Sloot was still in Discord and that this might actually work.
All right. It is all in the bag. Do I just mush it around now? Oh, let's see here. Squish it around. I feel like titties. I think it's fairly mixed already.
Said familiar with this technique, as this is how they used to milk cows back in Marina.
Oh, cheers. Even
No,
Jin will do right now.
for courage.
Remember, for every gin shot he takes, the cookies will only taste better.
Oh, God. Awful.
Not sure mixing gin and milk was the play there, but again, we've seen bolder choices tonight.
All right. I put the powdered sugar away. Have another bite of my dinner from 3 hours ago. Let me clean this powdered sugar off the counter. Bro, I never bake, and even I do this. After Mr. Robb bakes, there's fucking shit everywhere. Goddamn little bits of flour and sugar and jizz and whatever the fuck. Is this supposed to be a very semen-like consistency?
Mr. Robb, well known for using his jizz when he's baking.
Another classic Romanian technique, actually.
Yes, actually. Okay. Well, it's good to go. So what do I do now? I cut this opposite top corner and then like
I believe his
slowly
jizz brulee is highly sought after by some.
drizzle some on and shit. Yes, now shoot it into your mouth. God, what if it gets in the sides of my mouth? Well, yeah, I just meant the other bottom corner so that I can tip it over. Snip a tiny bit. Okay. Should have done this before snipping. Fuck's sake, dude. Cleaning ladies put all this shit here. So it's on cam for you guys.
Ted's still concerned that these baking sheets will be hot.
Well, in fairness, it has only been about 20 minutes that they've been out of the oven.
Oh, this isn't even that hot anymore, actually. Okay. Hopefully I didn't snip it too big.
Ted now realizing a baking sheet takes about 4 minutes to start to cool down.
Oh, God. It's so cummy. What the fuck?
Interesting
Sounds nice,
frosting
though.
technique.
This is the most familiar design he's used to.
Very true. He learned it back in college, I believe.
That's one way. I think I snipped the hole too big. I don't have to apply any pressure for it to ooze out.
This, the leaking technique that is taking place is something to behold.
Can somebody, just to save a bit of time here,
Oh, it is true. When you're
type in
unfamiliar
roasted
territory, you
chestnuts
refer
in
to what you
Google.
know, and in college
Look
it
for,
was
I
known
forget
as
which
20
recipe it
hours
is.
or
It's one of the
20 hours
first
set.
3 that says to soak them for 10 to 12 hours and let me know what to preheat the oven to. So I can get that going. No, thank you, Cal. Very useful.
I enjoy how this is
Don't do
slowly
it.
becoming
I mean, bro, it's literally just
clearer
saving
on
time.
the cookies.
AI overview said to put rusty nails in it.
We now see where his fork technique was implemented here.
For that one he's currently icing, needed a couple of attempts.
$350.
If
Okay.
you've ever seen any of those, well, the cookie fail videos out there, where
Alrighty.
someone tries to
There's
make
a little bit
really
of cum
beautiful
left.
cookie that they saw on Instagram or somewhere else, and then
Mm.
this is sort of what their result looks
Very
like. I feel
ejaculate-like.
like this is really true.
That was like a little bit here.
I would say a sprinkling of nonpareils would help these cookies' designs.
I'm not sure what those are.
You're like one of those
They
porn
are
scenes where you're coming on 3
small,
faces at the same time and you have to spread
almost-
your load equally.
Sprinkles like balls that you can put on.
Yeah, no, it's in Fahrenheit. This okay.
Oh, okay.
All right.
He
Put this
didn't
in
really
the sink
manage
for
to get
now.
very much icing
Actually, I'll
on
probably
the
just wash it out with
cookies
some water.
in this particular batch.
Put it here
at
for
the
now.
end.
Now, let's get them chestnuts in there.
Oh,
Clearly,
it goes
if this
back to those
cookie was on
manages.
someone's
How long do
face,
they
it
need to
would've
stay in
gotten
for,
all
chat?
into their
The
hair.
chestnuts?
Very true. It goes back to those man inches. Men are not particularly well known for being able to measure inches or their aim.
Should be like 15 to 20 minutes, I think. 30? Really?
We can only hope that he
Seems
will be
long.
a gentleman that
Okay.
can come back with a towel.
we may have an attempt. Oh, he's moving them onto a plate to, in a sense, clean up his mess by using the paper that is on the tray as the towel to clean up after himself.
The thing is,
You can see that when watching 80 or
no matter how badly things went, it can't go too wrong with this. It's literally just fucking sugar. Sugar and butter. No, some of these are gonna jizz on each other. It is what it is.
He now realizes his error in getting a very small plate for a lot of cookies.
So unless you hate sugar, aka you're a communist,
These will
This can't be
seal
bad.
together and become one big mass if the icing is still too wet.
you aren't supposed to come on them. These are. These are adult sugar cookies. All right, parchment paper. Now we'll taste the cookie. Hi, buddy. You already had your dinner.
Oh no, I think we have to say technique 0. But in the
Yeah,
end,
buddy, hi.
those are cookies.
What's up?
You cannot deny that when you add what we presumed was sugar, flour, and butter together, and then bake
can I
them
make some sugar
for an
cookies?
indeterminate amount of time, it is still an edible substance that we might call cookies.
My little man, how did you come up here? There you go. Would you like some druggos? No reason. There you go. Oh, it's right here. There you go. Mm-mm. Oh yeah, can't say no to the drugs, huh? Mwah. Okay. All right. Let's do the other one.
Eat your fucking dinner, eh?
Eat your fucking dinner? I mean, I can't. I gotta do this shit. I want to get these in the oven, and then I can, like, chill and eat for a sec.
Now moving on to roasting nuts, I believe. I think this is where
Roasted-
he is finally
oh, shit,
placing
I'm
his
sorry, guys.
nuts
I didn't
onto the
realize I had
sheet
the
pan and then roasting them in the
small
oven.
cam up. There we go.
We've gone
Roasted
from
chestnuts.
nuts.
Is your food still warm now? The chicken's cold at this point, like room temp. Let them soak. Preheat oven to 350. Remove chestnuts from water.
Okay.
Pat them dry. Place them in a single layer on a baking sheet with flat side down and slit side up. Roast for 30 to 35. Okay. There we go. Once we get these in the oven, I can eat.
In
eat a
case
little
chat
more.
was confused at all,
there
this
we go.
is the process in which he washes his nuts. in the tin.
So we do have to pat dry them. Little man, heads up. So the easiest would be probably to just lay them out on a bunch of paper towels here, I think. Bet Chestnut was down being severely disappointed given how iconic the Christmas song is. Oh, I love Chestnuts. Buddy, what's up? Mr. Cad's very needy, chat. You guys need to pet him while I do this. Cleaning lady ain't coming back after this week? What do you mean? Bro, I've definitely been clean. If anything, I'm OCD about cleaning. Does the almond extract need to stay in the fridge after you open it or no? It doesn't say anything about that. Reheat your food while doing that. That's fine, man. It's warm enough. I'm a big stickler about my food being hot. I need a little more. That almost went to the cookies. And we're done with the parchment paper. Yeah, we need more. I spread these out a little better and then just pat them. Do it taste like walnuts, pecans? Kind of. Definitely more walnut than pecan. Pecan? Bacon? You mean pecan? You never had them, Kel? Come over, buddy. I got a bunch. Right, I gotta pat these dry. I do like pistachios. Pistachios are definitely S tier. All right. Cool. Mr. Animal, stop looking at me, man. Making me sad. Yeah, it's almost 10:30. Jesus Christ, dude. Remove chestnuts from water, pat them dry, place them in a single layer on a baking sheet with the flat side down and the slit side up. Cook 30 to 35 minutes.
Oh, good. I'll see him just in time.
It's the most efficient way of doing this.
He's going to make sure that the split line
Probably
down the
just
center of his balls is facing
handful them in.
upwards on the sheet pan.
Yeah, but the thing is, the good pistachios are the ones that, like,
It is very important.
if you buy pre-shelled pistachios, you're a fucking monster. Absolute monster. You don't deserve the pistachios. You never had pistachios?
Watch as he expertly handles his balls onto these trays.
You can see him crazy most with both hands.
All right.
That's exactly what I'm seeing.
Slit up, facing the pillow. Sorry, I meant flat side on the pillow.
If you look towards the center of your screen, you'll see the top of the egg.
You have to try pistachios, Twisted. They're so good. Brazil nuts or whatever, but you know what else is whatever? Except your faces, chat. Cashews. Cashews are pretty whatever. Once we throw these in the oven, we can go downstairs. So I'll just set a timer, and then we can flick the kitchen stream back on just to see them.
5 o'clock today.
I'll try a cookie and stuff too.
His estimate was that he would be done and ready to play by 9 p.m. Eastern. That was the estimate when he'd be completed baking the cookies and roasting the nuts and doing all of the Teddy stuff that he needed to do.
Okay. Let's do the other baking sheet now. What is it? 350?
True, Jeddick. He has completed phase A of this plan within the initial time limit.
Might have to squeeze some in on the other baking sheet again. Just a little bit. Doo-doo-doo. Tara, what's up? Happy holidays, Merry Christmas. Hope you're doing all right. You in Canada for the holidays, or are you at the Mister's house? Blizzard! In America. What? Fuck yeah.
Watch as he tries to pair the similar sized nuts with each other.
Let's see if we can go here. Okay, these are all good to go, ish. Blizzard! By the way, if I missed any subs or anything, which I'm sure I did
roasting on an open
during
fire.
all this, thank you.
Slope ball
We'll
blinding
catch
your
up when I'm
eyes.
downstairs.
Wish I could see what I am looking at, but his head is really shiny
I don't have any
tonight.
audio alerts on, so okay, 350, 30 minutes.
Now it has been just enough
Odd
time
buzz,
for
baby.
Icing to set. I wonder if we're
Thank you
gonna
for the
revisit those.
75er. You're in Canada? Nice.
I do wonder if the parts
All right.
that is reaching up towards
Fucking
the
hell.
element at the top of the oven will catch
All right, that's
fire.
good.
Oh no.
That's good. That's good. That's garb. Okay. This is dishwasher. No, I didn't use the Skittles.
He is overdue for a hand wash.
Put the milk away? No, because I need to do a shot of gin. I need to chase it with the milk after, because it fucking tastes like dog shit.
And you can see it itching.
So 2
back
shots
as
of
he keeps
gin.
rubbing his fingers together.
All right, cheers.
He is again enhancing the flavor of these cookies by an additional 10% by doing a gin shot ahead of them.
Ugh.
Though, in
Gotta
fact,
find the other one,
gin
get it
does
done.
make everything.
How's the
taste
Halloween-a-thon-
better
or the-
because nothing can taste worse.
Streamathon going for the holidays is good. It started off a little shit because Mr. Cat got sick, so I had to take 2 days off. But he's okay now. And we're back on track. All right. Show us your nutcracker. Okay. There. All right, time to try a cookie. Fucking literally slaved in the kitchen for hours for these. Avoided near explosive death from them, mind you.
Even China.
See right now if the pain was worth it.
it.
I'm just rinsing out this cum bag. Okay. All right. This one's looking pretty good right here.
So we're gonna
All
start
right.
with the cracking review.
Not bad.
They do crack like cookies. They do look like cookies. And we await
Yeah, they're
the
fine.
test results.
Actually tastes pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, okay.
You heard it here first,
Going for a
chat.
second bite?
They're
Is that raw?
fine.
No, no. Not at all.
And after everything we witnessed, fine is
I don't know,
really
they
all
taste
we
like a
can hope
cookie.
for.
They're not raw, for sure. You know what? Honestly, they're pretty darn good. They're pretty darn good. Pretty darn good, dude. All right, into the garbage they
Yet
go.
again, proving that when you combine sugar
Yeah.
and butter,
The thing is, like, chat,
and flour, and
Like, I know that was like a
bacon,
disaster
and
and
eat it from
comical and
time, you
stuff,
do
but
produce an
I
edible
mean, at the end of the day, it was like 3 ingredients. Like, how bad can it possibly be? It's just fucking sugar and butter, right? Like, it's gonna taste fine as long as you get the proportions correctly. And don't melt your butter, apparently. There you go. Oh yeah, baby. Look at that.